shout out my nigga, fuck Quan, nigga.
We them boys, one of my brothers.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we be doing sacrifices and shit like that, so.
Shit, Boozy.
I don't even know what that is.
What's good, Doris? You know what it is. You know it isn't your boy Kingmil, the 8 God, back with another interview. We got LilBenny, Ben 10, Ben 10. I told him I was gonna say it with the accent. Ben 10 in the building, man. We're just gonna go with Ben 10.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, man, what's good?
I'm chilling.
We got you right here in New York, man. Appreciate you for coming through, sitting down. You know what I mean? I know it was a little like random, but you know what I mean? I'm glad we got the opportunity to sit down. I was looking through Instagram. I'm like, nah, bro, hard.
Yeah.
Like he just got like that distinctive voice. It just stands out.
Yeah, I appreciate that shit.
Definitely excited to see what the future brings, but we're gonna start a little bit from where you started. You know what I mean, it's still a little early.
Yeah.
Glad we recorded early. You know what I'm saying? So, talk a little bit about where you're from and what it's like growing up there.
Shit. I'm from Almar, North Carolina. That shit small as hell though, so like, it's close to Charlotte though. Like most people that ain't from North Carolina, you feel me? Like they'll probably be familiar with like Charlotte. Right. It's probably like an hour from Charlotte.
Any up and coming rappers coming out of there, or just you?
Nah, it ain't.
So it's that small.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it is, but they ain't talking about shit.
Not where I feel that.
Yeah.
So, coming from a small town, you know, being all in the country too, you know what I mean? Like, it's the countryside, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, country.
I'm looking at everything down here like the country. You're from New York, so
but see, Almar country is hell though. Like, you feel me? That's the real country. Like, you go down there, you gonna be like, you liable to see a tractor on the highway or some shit. You feel me? Like, that shit like that.
No, I feel that. Ain't nothing wrong with that though, you know what I mean? That's how they get it down there. Yeah, it's like a furniture capital or something like that, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of furniture warehouses and stuff like that.
Everybody out there working in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Good gig, little Hellcat spinner. Okay, I see the culture down there. I mean, so coming from a small town, what got you into making music?
I ain't gonna lie, like shit. My brother, he locked up right now though. You feel me? But
free bro.
Yeah, free him.
Do it.
But hell yeah though, shit. Me and him started making music like probably about like 2.5, 3 years ago, and shit, we just. Really, he got locked up and shit. He been locked up since we really, like, right after we got them had started. But I wasn't doing nothing, though. Like, I wasn't dropping no music or no shit like that, for real. Boom. And then, shit, I had just stopped, like, posting or anything like that. Like, it ain't like it did nothing. But some motherfuckers was, like, knew me and shit. But, goddamn, I never stopped recording though, you feel me? But I just like make the music, send it to the bros and shit. And then shit, I just started dropping like 4 months ago on some. I just really did it cause like I was posting like people, like I might post a snippet or like my homeboys and shit might post a snippet. Right. But it's like they'll tag me and shit. When you click on my page, I don't got nothing up there but some pictures and shit. You feel me? Like I ain't no rapper.
Right. Yeah. The image wasn't there.
Yeah. So like it was like hella people texting me though. Like that's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of people was saying. Like that's what made. Like that's a big reason motherfuckers was telling me to rap too. That like you already like look like a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you already had the tats and everything?
Yeah. I done had these since I was 16. I got all my tattoos together. I only got this one, and this one. But shit.
So you only got tattoos from that?
Yeah. And 3 of them for my, like, you feel me, they based around my religion. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it ain't. I do E5, practice E5. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
I got to do a little bit of my research on that.
Man. Yeah.
What was the first one you got?
Shit. This one on my face. No, this one on my neck right here. Then I got this one on my face.
You got somebody
it's like a goat head. You know what I'm saying? Cause we be doing sacrifices and shit like that. So, yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
We really gotta get too deep into it. You know what I'm saying? We let the people. All right, so you and bro, you started making music. You know what I mean? You wasn't really taking it too serious. You know, we see that everywhere all the time. Like, yo, people begging somebody to drop. Everything's just hot, but it's unreleased. It's not really doing nothing. So they finally started doing it. So 4 months it took for shit to actually start picking up when you started putting it out. Cause
nah, like that's really why I dropped it, because it was like crazy. Like it was
like the unreleased started getting a little overwhelming.
Yeah, it was like a whole bunch of people texting me, "What's your Apple Music? Where the music at?" I'd be like, "Shit, I ain't nothing out."
So where do you think those people came from? Like, how do you think they found you?
Well, I had last year on my birthday, I had posted a Triller and shit, and that shit had like just went up. You feel me? And then I had posted some pictures too, and them shits went up too. But goddamn, and then it was just like on some random shit though.
Destined shit.
Then they fucked around and deleted my page, cause like I said, it was my birthday, so I had ended up posting my cake, and like my cake was like, I guess too explicit, and they deleted my shit.
What was on this cake, bro?
It was just, cause I got a clothing brand and shit called Seals and Pills. So it was like, it was a design that I did for one of my shirts, but they put it on the cake, and then it had like, you know, like pill bottles and shit, and pills and shit like that all over it. And they had deleted that shit or whatever. Boom.
Damn.
But I was like, fuck Instagram, because that was my Instagram name, no IG10.
How many followers you have by then on that page?
Before I posted that shit, I probably had like 400-500 followers. But when I posted that shit, my shit went up like probably like 1,000 followers overnight on some weird shit. Like, what the fuck? Then they deleted it. Boom. So I was just like, fuck Instagram for a couple of months. And then when I made a new one, that shit just went up. Like, cause I'm from Almar, so I ain't never really had over like 400 or 500 followers, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? So
that could be a lot for there.
Like, you feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, so goddamn, but whenever I made it though, it had just start, like I ain't really even posting nothing but some pictures. But it was going crazy, like, post a Triller again, da da da. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers just, like, it was just building up. Like, people just drop some music, da da da. And then I ended up just putting the tape together, the Living Like Ben tape. That's the first project I put out. And that was January. So everything just been going from there, you feel me? Like, I ain't never went, like, viral or no shit like that. It just be, like, word of mouth, like, the streets type shit, you feel me? Just on some, like, me moving around shit and just being, you know, connected in different places and shit. But, yeah.
Word, so you catch some steam, you put out the tape, now what?
Shit, I put that shit out, and then it definitely just like started going up from there, you feel me? So boom, I had dropped another EP probably like 2 weeks after I dropped my tape.
What's that one called?
Protagonist.
What made you want to drop immediately after that? Some people just kind of just hold back, you know what I mean?
Shit, cause like the demand for it, like they was like back, like, cause I got like real fans, you feel me? Like, like they really like keep up with me, you know what I'm saying? Like they pay attention to everything. Like if you go on my page and like look at the comment section, like the comments very detailed and shit. Like they'll type a paragraph in my shit, you feel me? But really be talking about something though, you know what I'm saying?
They be on some.
So they like very like invested in me, you know what I'm saying? Right. Boom. So like, I don't know, that I think that play a big part in it too though. Cause like they be so invested in me, it's like, I feel like, I mean, I look at it like this. I know for a fact, at least, like, boom, say if 500 people repost your Triller, you got to think about how many views each one of them people get on their story.
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So,
Little 200, little 500, little 400.
you feel me? So, boom, then, like, I know a lot of big, like, people with a name, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, so they reposted my shit, that add on to it, you feel me? They already got, like, you know, like a following or a fan base, you feel me? And that shit just catch fire, like, you know, that shit just started like that, though.
So you had like some connections to bigger rappers before you took off a little bit, before you started dropping? Or
Yeah, hell
like,
yeah.
Who's that?
I mean, like, on some North Carolina shit,
Right.
like, I mean, I just know a couple different people, like, I mean, it's a couple different artists, like Damn Solo, Top Op Jen, them two of the biggest ones from down there right now when it comes to the North Carolina younger scene, like the scene that I'm really on, if you want to call it that, if you want to say that.
So there's a little underground coming up out of there.
Yeah, hell yeah. North Carolina lit right now. That shit lit. It's just like, you know, it's just it's getting discovered though, finally, you feel me?
It takes one artist. Once one artist goes up,
I been said that.
you know,
I be telling niggas,
just
but
falls in line.
yeah,
Whatever,
niggas don't know how to work together though, you feel me? Niggas don't know how to, like, niggas don't know how to, like, conduct business, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be trying to prove a point to the fans too much, you know
They
what
want
I'm
to be
saying?
the first one, you know what I mean?
But that's my advantage with the shit, though.
Yeah.
I'm from Albemarle, so the rap scene in North Carolina really based on, like, places like Charlotte, Raleigh, you know, the bigger cities. But I don't have no problem with nobody in neither one of them cities. So I can pull up in Charlotte and do a song with 20 different artists, and 10 of them might be beefing with each other. But they not going, they know when it come to me, like, don't mix me in with that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about that shit. And like I said, I knew a lot of people before music, so, you feel me? Motherfuckers, and, you know, motherfuckers know what's going on, so I don't really be worried about nothing.
For sure. I remember when I first saw your page, it had to be like a month ago.
Yeah.
I think you're like double the followers already.
Yeah. My shit at like my shit just hit like 12,000 this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit crazy.
So, what are your thoughts right now on like the general state of the underground?
Like,
being that you're kind of coming up into that scene, so like, what are your thoughts on it as you approach it?
Shit. That's really all I listen to though is like underground music, you feel me? Besides, you know, like, you know, mainstream artists and shit, like, but I mostly listen to underground music, so I fuck with it. I mean, shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, I really listen to, like, personally, like, mostly, like, I be listening to my own shit and then, like, artists from North Carolina and shit, but, like, as far as, like, some worldwide underground artist type shit, I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to say no names because
I feel you.
Somebody might feel like they not underground, you feel me? I don't want to goddamn piss nobody off or nothing like that, so I ain't even gonna say no names, but I listen to a lot of different people, though, you feel me?
Okay, cool. Who'd you grow up listening to? Like, who would you say inspired your sound?
Can't really say that. Like, I can't. Every time somebody asks me that question, it's hard to answer it because, like, I listen to a lot of shit growing up. You feel me? Like, I'm in the country, so I know a whole. You feel me? Like, I know a lot of white people, so I hear country music all the time. I hear, you know, of course, hip hop every day. You know.
You fucking with Shabuzi? Shabuzi?
I don't even know what that is.
What?
No, I ain't never heard of that before. Nah, I ain't even trying to be funny though.
Nah, I feel it's a generation thing.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
Could be.
I ain't never heard of that. It sounds funny as hell.
Word. So out of all the songs you've made so far, right, which one do you think you like the most?
Shit, some shit that they ain't heard before.
It's always that.
Yeah, some shit that I wouldn't even drop because it's too explicit type shit.
What that mean? So you're not willing to put it out, kind of, or?
Yeah, cause like I said, I'm from Albemarle, so like Nah, it's like the vast. Nah, that's what I'm saying. They gonna put it together. Like they be on some. Like now that the shit like going how it's going, I don't really be trying to like I be trying to watch what I say a little bit because they really put that shit together. You feel me? And be
And
like,
paying attention to you, like you said.
yeah. And then like shit, album are so small. Like we already been. Like, motherfuckers already been hot as hell, like, you know, dealing with police and shit. So, I don't even really too much know, what's going on right now. So, I'm just chilling. I ain't really, you feel me? Shit, they know that shit real.
Right.
If you know, you know. If you don't, I don't really care to prove it to you. You feel me?
Tight. So, when you approach a song, right, what is your process like? You know, some rappers, they get in the studio, they gotta chill for 2-3 hours, kick it, talk, you know what I mean, smoke, drink.
I ain't gonna lie, like, shit, really, first of all, like, I be looking at it, like, for fun, you feel me? So, when I go in the studio, like, I already be ready to record, like, off the rip, you know what I'm saying? But it be about, like, the beat for me, bro. Like, I be having them. That be my thing, like picking beats, you feel me? Cause I can, but that's the thing though, I can rap on any beat though, but I don't like picking any beat as far as like, especially now that I'm taking the shit serious, like, it's like before this though, like with the first tape I got, bro, most of that music, like I made that with no intention of like people hearing that shit, but just besides my circle, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So like, boom, like I said, like that shit probably like more explicit and like detailed and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I don't know, for real.
Just be vibing. What do you record on? FL, BandLab, we be in the studio and shit.
I mean, yeah, I just be going to like a whole bunch of different studios, so it's really just whatever the engineer working with, you feel me?
You probably like the first artist I've heard say that in an interview in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Everybody's at home.
Nah, fuck.
On FL, on they, you know what I mean? Everyone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't like that, bro, cause I feel like just the vibe of the studio, like, I need that, you know what I'm saying? I don't even care if I'm I'm not trying to make no music at home, you feel me?
You need to be in that artist environment.
Yeah, I don't really care though, like, I be working with like a lot of smaller engineers too, so, like, I don't care, like, I just wanna be able to call a motherfucker and they can pull up anywhere I'm at, but that shit be good quality though, you feel me? And I just need that. Like, I just like having that real mic and having an engineer where I can tell him, like, you feel me? Just tell him what I need him to do and he can do it. He understand me, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Sure. It just, I feel like it's a better process for me anyway.
For sure. What makes you want to lock in with like a producer? Like, you know, like, all right, this is my guy, this is my go-to guy.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I got a crazy ass producer team, like, but I just, like, my next tape, that shit, like, solely produced by one person. His name Yayo. He from North Carolina too. He bigger though, like, you feel me? He been working for a minute. So
how'd y'all lock in?
Really just like on some. Well, really, I think that I don't want to. I don't know if you're familiar with Get Rich Zay from North Carolina. That's an artist from North Carolina, but that's like.
I think I heard the name.
Yeah, he a bigger artist.
Yeah,
You feel me? He got a name with that rap shit. Like, he been doing this thing and shit. So boom, but that's like his like sole producer, and bro got down be fucking with me and shit. So he seen bro repost my shit and tapped in with me and shit. And then shit, me and bro had ended up doing a song. And then after that, shit, really I bought them beats though. I hit them up.
Exactly.
Like, probably like 3 weeks ago, I sent them the bread for that shit. I bought a good little pack. But shit, he see what I did with that shit.
Right.
And we just, you feel me, we locked in, you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga done sent me probably got them 100 beats in the past 3 weeks. I swear to God. Like he hard though, like he different with that shit. That's why I fuck with him. That's why I'm doing the whole tape with just him, cause he can hit every corner I can ask him to hit, you feel me? I fuck with him though.
I feel like a lot of people need to hear that, because rappers and producers, you know, they get into shit all the time. Like,
yeah.
You saw the value in him, so you invested in that.
Yeah.
And then that came back in return to you. Now he's just fucking with you. Now
Right.
you're just locked in. Now you got this beats at your disposal, pick and choose for whatever day you feel like.
Right.
A lot of people need to see that process and what that turns into, you know?
Yeah.
Rappers don't want to pay these producers, man.
Nah, you got to pay the producers, the most important people with the shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, that's something I've been doing lately. Like, I done made it like a little wave for real in North Carolina now. Like, everybody trying to do the shit now. But anyway, I had started posting, like, every trailer I post, I tag my producer. Mm-hmm. And then, like, shit, with the Mitch Proceed tape I just dropped, like, every trailer that I posted teasing one of the songs from there, I, like, invited the producer to collaborate with the post. So it's going to both of our pages. So when you see the post, you're going to see the producer.
Right.
Now I got all these niggas trying to do that shit. You feel me? Now everybody want to tag their producer and shit. But niggas don't be trying to tag the producers, like, but the producer's important, bro. Like,
yeah, they get left out a lot.
That's one thing though that I be trying to do. Like, I be trying to like build real relationships with them, cause like I said, that's what matter. Like, they don't want to hear your ass rapping a cappella. So, feel me?
It's good that you started that way, especially that you're building a platform as well. Like, you know, using your platform to tell people, yo, you know, put your producer on, kind of thing, because they definitely do get left out.
Yeah.
I've seen artists do weird things where they gatekeep their producer.
Yeah, that shit lame.
Nobody, or I'm not gonna. I've seen a lot of crazy things. So.
Yeah, that shit lame as hell. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, and the producers that I've been fucking with, they all really North Carolina based, except for like now that my shit been like going up. Like, I've been tapping in with a lot of out of state people, but like all the producers that, as far as the music that I got out besides Yayo, like they really mostly like smaller names, but now it's like if you see that shit, you gonna automatically think of me, you feel me? But that's because I put it in their face, you feel me? Like, I did that shit for a reason. I feel like that draw more attention too, like, just, damn, that nigga made the beat and that's the nigga rapping. And then they see us together, it's like, right. You feel me? It's good.
That's hard. So, what does the rest of 2025 look like?
Shit.
Because it seems like you got the ball rolling and you keeping your foot on the gas, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm just keep dropping for real, like, and just, shit, I'm gonna just keep dropping. That's all I can say. Shit, yeah. I'm just keep dropping.
How big are you on performing? So you one of those artists who don't really want to perform too much, or?
Nah, I'm ready for that shit though. I'm ready for that shit.
Just kind of catch it when it comes.
I be interacting with my fans a lot and shit. Like, I might just be bored at night and I'll go through my message requests and got them just troll their ass. They be trolling and shit. They funny as hell.
How it feel having a fan base now? You know?
Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy.
Like, what's the craziest interaction you've had with them? With one of them?
Man, I can't even tell you, bro. Like, they ass be tripping. Like, they ass funny as hell.
Are they starting to notice you when they see you and stuff, or like?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie though, that like probably 3 weeks ago, something like that. 3-4 weeks ago, I was chilling like in Albemarle back at home and shit. And like everybody been knew me in Albemarle, you feel me? Like everybody been knew me, so, and like down there I'm just, you feel me, what I am to them, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, bro, like I was at the gas station like 3-4 weeks ago with my little bro, and it was this grown ass man, like I ain't I ain't trying to be funny or nothing though, you feel me? Don't think you can't fuck with me just cause you old, you know what I'm saying? Or older than me. But it was just like that let me know, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like, but he was just tripping, like I don't know if he don't know I'm from Albemarle or what, you know what I'm saying? But his ass was tripping, like he really got the tweaking. I was like, what the fuck? I dapped the nigga up, the nigga shaking and shit, sweating and shit. I'm like,
that's a nigga who binge listen to your shit.
Nah,
you know
he really be.
He got your shit on repeat.
Yeah, he really be on my shit. I ain't gonna lie, he be on that shit. He definitely be on it. He was like, look, bro, you reposted me one time. Look, he showed it to me and shit.
Right.
That shit was cool though. I like shit like that.
That's
that shit made me want to do this shit.
Nah, right. Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, when did you notice, I guess, things were starting to take over, but you kind of answered it when you were like, people were just blowing up my DMs, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
like,
gave them the product.
But my DM crazy, bro. Like, boy.
Do you feel like your fan base is like a bunch of different towns in North Carolina? Because it seems like you could be a little popular out there in a small city with like 500-600 followers. So imagine having 11,000.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Nah, I mean, I really don't know. Like, I can't even say that because it's just too early for me to know right now. And it be like I be texting their ass. Like, I be like, how the hell you find my shit? Like, random people. I just text them. Like, if I go on their page and see they out of state or something, you feel me? That shit's still weird to me. Like, I'm still figuring this shit out a little bit. So, as far as like how this shit be spreading and shit like that. But I don't care. I don't care where they from. Shit.
As long as they tapping in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that matters. How do you feel about the streamer, rapper community thing and how that's like coming together and shit like that? Are you one of the rappers that think the streamers are corny, or are you fucking with that?
Nah, that shit cool. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start streaming sometime soon because my fans be goddamn telling me to do that shit. I be going live all the time anyway. They be trolling me and shit. Like, you might as well start streaming.
Bro, streaming as a rapper is the new meta.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And I heard that shit make you some money, so I'm trying to see what's up with that shit, for real.
It could definitely help you out, for sure. You know what I mean? So don't hesitate to become, dib and dab with the streamer, but definitely, carry yourself. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah,
Nah, but word though, bro. I'm happy you came through, bro. We got to chop it up.
I appreciate that
I'm glad
shit.
I got to know a little bit more about who you are and what you got going on, you know what I mean? I'm definitely excited, you know what I mean? Because I like rappers that drop.
Right.
I don't like the too cool for school guys.
Yeah, that's why they be fucking with me, because I get to their ass.
Right.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
then my trailers be long as hell. I be making them like 1 minute long. But they love that shit.
You get to actually hear the song. Like, I feel like I was hearing enough just in the whip. Or just car play. Like, damn.
Yeah, like that. Like, I swear to God, like before I started dropping that shit, bro, like people, it'd be random ass people tagging me in the story. Like, they might be in the car listening to that shit or something like that. Like, how the fuck you get my song? And then they'd be like, shit, I just screen recorded it and made it an audio file. They just be playing a snippet.
That's how you know, bro. You really got something that people like.
Yeah, they be fucking with that.
I also feel like what you talk about too. Like, there's an audience to that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, those people are heavily invested in that as well. You know what I'm saying? So when you find that new guy, everybody's looking. And that's the new thing right now in music too. Like, everybody's constantly looking for that new guy.
Right.
But then they get over you fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
you gotta kind of know how to play the game. But as soon as they find somebody new, that's it. They kind of gatekeep you a little bit, and then things just, take off.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like my day one, like the fans that I've been seeing, like fucking with me and shit, like just remember their name, like it's familiar. I see it all the time. Like they might be in the comments, like now everybody wanna fuck with Benny. They be like, get y'all lame as hell.
What you got to say to those people, to those fans?
Shit, I love them. Shit, They keeping it real though, like, cause you know a lot of people won't support you until they feel like it's popular to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, that's real though. Like,
Do you feel like the opportunistic vultures are starting to approach?
hell yeah, that shit, motherfuckers be lame as hell. But I don't need, but like I ain't gonna let them know that I know that though. You feel me? I'm playing them to the level.
I hear it, but I ain't hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to use you just like you want to use me. So.
See, those are real street politics that people don't talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's the real to this shit. Like, if I can't get nothing out of you, you can't get nothing out of me.
Yeah. That's what it come out.
And that's on every level, like, even on the ground. Like, we both nobody's fucking. Let's try to make something.
Mm-hmm.
Then you up here, it's like, we both somebody's. Let's try to build something to sustain, kind of maintain, kind of thing. But people lose sight of that. You know, I'm pretty sure you got some people who, you know, was cool before. You know, they would love to work now, but they just don't understand that difference. Like, shit not the same no more. You know, you kind of carry yourself, and they just, you know, things lead to another, and then that's how cities start.
Yeah, motherfuckers be.
You know how it should be, but
Motherfuckers be lame as hell, man. But you know, like, I ain't gonna never mix the street shit with the entertainment shit. And even if I did get mad at a motherfucker, I wouldn't let them know that. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's good, bro. It shows a lot into why, like, you know, you were kind of just, like, selectively chosen to just go up.
Right.
You know, because you kind of just know how to carry it.
Right.
You know, and it shows that, you know, it shows longevity.
Right.
And that type of stuff. Because some rappers, they come in, they catch a buzz like you, and they, you know, too cool for school. You know, start doing unauthentic shit, you know, lose sight of who they are. With the people who were, you know, invested in them at the start, they lose sight of all that shit, and then nobody cares about them no more. They start cloning shit. So it's good that you have, like, you know, good head on your shoulders. And I'm like, I'm a little grown. You know, so when I come to the underground shit, I see shit like, oh yeah, you're wildin'. Okay, I like this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely fucking with you, bro. And as soon as I get to the crib, we definitely gonna get into these reactions.
Yeah, that's a fact. I appreciate that shit too, for sure.
Bro. So yeah, man, let the people know a little bit what you want them to know before we get out of here, where they can follow you, what you got out streaming right now, whatever. Pop your shit real quick.
You can look me up like on all platforms and shit. LilBenny, LilBenny, all together, no spaces. And then shit, my Instagram, LilBenny36. And then shit, you can look me up on TikTok and shit like that too. All that shit the same though. YouTube, that shit the same. LilBenny36, just look that up on Instagram and shit like that.
Wow. And before we get out of here, let them know where the name originated from.
Well, I really can't even tell them for real, but you know, that's just my alias. It was an alias at first, I'll say that. And then I just was like, it was an alias at first, and then like, it just, shit, that was an alias for a long time, so it just stuck with me. Like, fuck it, I dropped the music under that, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's working. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Type shit. For real.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate you.
Definitely. Yo, doers, you know what to do, man. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. Comment who we should interview next. Peace.